kids are tougher on me than you are.
Still can't contact Widow. Head outside and disable those jammers manually.
All troops, we've got American vigilantes attacking on two fronts. Defend the throne room!
Bravo. We're encountering higher-ranking soldiers now. Be sure to take these leaders down first. It'll reduce the morale of their troops, make them more vulnerable.
Truly surprised.
Sorry about that. Well,
Tonight on Infoline, Lucia von Bardis. To fill the power vacuum created by the apparent death of Victor von Doom, the Latverian people last year held their first free election in over 5 years. The woman they elected as prime minister had unlikely choice in the world. Lucia von Bardis, a young Latverian educator who has
Finally, someone cut! Master of magnetism. What a pathetic display. Time to reset the fight.
Hurry up, Bravo. Remove the plating and break those jammers.
Repeat, Black Widow calling.
We read you, Widow. We're in position to move on the throne room. Can you support Bravo? They've got a job to do.
Roger that. Bravo, take that elevator down. I'll monitor you remotely.
I ain't here to fight you, Von Bartis. I'm here to make an example of you. This place is going down, along with your little operation. Should help deter anyone thinking along the same lines.
So much for your president's friendly words to me. Or does he even know you're here?
You got a simple choice, Toots. Either come with us quietly, or die when we turn this place into a big pile of Latverian bricks.
You'll pay for this, Nicholas Fury. I promise you that. Take them!
Fury will handle Von Bartas. Head to the reactor room. It's time to bring this castle down.
Where do you think you're headed? Stay out of my workshop.
We've identified 3 heavy capacitors below you. Destroying their locks will allow us to set up a cascade explosion.
Now that's how I start fun! What to expect?
You even know what you're doing? are you?
Good. We primed the capacitor. Now head down to the reactor.
Remember that for next time.
You guys are spoiling me!
Excuse the mess. I don't clean up for uninvited guests.
I wasn't quite ready for combat testing, but you forced my hand.
Standard performance of that. I'll have to make a note of that for the next turn. Do you really wish to taste my full wrath?
main reactor. Disengage the auxiliary shield batteries first.
You're mad! You'll kill us all!
Good work. That should allow you to break the reactor shield and gain direct access to the core.
Punch, break, destroy. Is that all you simpletons know how to do? Very well. I can converse with you on that level, if need be.
Those leg panels aren't very shielded. It's vulnerable there. Take out things! Break all four of its legs.
Your spine is what's for dinner!
Toy is actually long enough. I'm clearer than last. I doubt you will be so fortunate.
That did it! Now run!
Welcome back to Stark Tower, our base of operations. As soon as you're ready, head over to the briefing station for our next mission. If you like, take a break to chat with your teammates. Try the new sim console for training scenarios, or to run simulations of previous missions. You can also access the review terminal to study up on intel, or unwind with a trivia game.
Hail, mortal! Little hath changed of late. My father Odin continues to punish that vile Victor Von Doom and my brother Loki for their treachery of years past. From a human perspective, that is probably most accurate. Fare thee well.
The men's executive restroom on floor 15 is closed for repairs.
Hi there. Not these days. Firestar and I graduated, so to speak. And the team's current direction, well, let's just say I don't have any interest in being part of a superhero reality show. I don't even watch the show. I can't. I just hope they don't do anything to really tarnish the name. It's true. I used my powers against my dad to protect myself. It was wrong, and I willingly paid the price. Actually, they did, but I told them to stop. I didn't want to become a fugitive. Well, I can't talk all day. Bye for now.
New York City officials have just signed an $800 million metahuman damages insurance policy for all civic property, prompting fiscal conservatives to complain that the city has resigned itself to massive property damage on a regular basis.
Yeah? Nah, but the day's young. Or make some. I ain't fussy. Again? Come on. Last I heard, this was theoretically a free country. You got a problem with that? Sorry. My healing factor don't do squat for bad attitude. Okay, we're done.
Things have been pretty quiet around here lately. I suppose we should have known it was too good to last.
Miss Marvel has been investigating an international gun-running ring in the city. A lead identified this Roosevelt Island construction site as a front for their operations. Last night she reported discovering unexpected tunnels running beneath it. This morning she failed to check.
Intruders! Stop them! Out of my way! How about double or nothing?
Energy readings indicate force shielding in that area. Find and destroy its power supply to get through.
Here inside! We've got company! One side! They are over here! I called your bluff. of a better fight.
Going to bust you up!
No problem.
Reporting in 0600 hours. Communication's still jammed down here, so this recording will have to do for now. This little gun-running operation is anything but. It's a cover for something bigger, with offshore origins. High-tech oil.
Surprised, American? Did you really think you were finished with that man?
That was a Cajun beatdown!
That's cold. Victory was in the call. What took you so long? Surprise!
Always thought a hot card. Time to celebrate with a cold one.
How much more of this you think you can take, hero? Now don't keep telling me you came in here alone. Where are the others, huh?
Right behind you.
Oh, come on. You really think... Oh.
Running out of tricks.
American heroes are not what they used to be.
You gonna let me down or what?
Thanks. As you can probably tell, this op is a lot bigger than we thought. We need to figure out what these Latvarians are up to. We'll contact him soon, but we can't just walk away. There's an old factory above these tunnels. If we destroy the weapons they've stockpiled there, it's bound to slow down their operation. Shocker must be trying to slow us down. What's he keeping us away from? Let's move out. That should lead up to the factory. You go on ahead. I'm gonna finish exploring these tunnels to look for additional intel. If you need any help, I'll be ready.
You can deal with Shocker later. Trash the Latvarian weapons first.
Drop it! Here they come!
You went down like a house of cards.
Let's get going. That's the first weapons cache. Let's destroy it! Ms. Marvel doesn't miss. Use some backup here. That did it. Now we need to find and neutralize the rest.
Always bet on gambling. I'm always rolling a full house.
Keep them away from the munition!
Lasagna!
Plenty of time for you to chill out now.
You're making progress. Keep it up.
You got some good taste.
Charge off your baton!
Coming through!
That was a Cajun beatdown.
They're tearing through us! We need backup!
Make them regret coming here!
I'm unstoppable!
You're almost done. There's one more stockpile nearby.
About me, it's a biggie.
That was the last one! Where are the reinforcements?
That'll put a wrench in the works. Now find those villains.
How about double or nothing?
We'll hold this line. Go help the boss get everything ready.
Got it.
Man?
Could use a breather. Oh boy.
Like the man coming and kicking your butt.
go after Diamondback and Chandler. We have to find out what they're planning.
We have uninvited guests. Yes. Little help here.
There must be some way to break that floor. Look around. I'm detecting activity beneath you. Can you work together to get down there? Good thinking. Destroying their tech might help disrupt their operation.
Not yet.
I will hold them off.
That won't be necessary, my dear. Take your post. If our friends here wish to join us on our little cruise, so much the better. If only Nick Fury were with you to witness this firsthand. But he will see it soon enough. The whole world will. We destroy your home, the same way you destroyed mine! Tell them!
We have uninvited guests.
Diamondback, don't cluster your attack.
You got it. Now spread the love.
A better fight.
You got it.
I want to see the city down!
Suppressing fire, now!
Turn those buildings into rubble!
Yes, madam.
Defend the cannon! Focus an attack on the Lower East Side!
No problem. Those hipsters won't know what hit them.
Wizard, recalibrate your gun gyros!
I've already compensated for these inferior components.
Don't take that from them!
gonna need a breather soon.
If it were only that simple. I am no longer human, as you can see. Fury ripped that from me 1 year ago today. Now I am a bomb. Nothing more, nothing less. A bomb that will kill millions. And you just lit the fuse.
Was it supposed to hurt like this?
Manhattan continues to reel after tonight's devastating terror attack. Inside sources are indicating that the terrorists may have been from Latveria. Furthermore, they claim last night's attack was in direct retaliation for a secret, unsanctioned shield assault on Castle Doom exactly 1 year ago. SHIELD Director Nicholas Fury, now wanted for questioning in connection with these claims, has disappeared. In his absence, Commander Maria Hill has been named Acting Director of SHIELD. Superheroes potentially linked to the Latverian mission have refused to comment, leaving the rest of us to wonder why this horrible tragedy had to happen.
You hear what they're saying about that mission in Latveria?
Calling me shocked, Steve. I have suspected you weren't sanctioned.
You have suspected? Nice of you to say so at the time.
Given a choice between Fury and the government, who are you gonna trust?
Tough call.
That's why I didn't even ask you to make it. So, thanks to you, all this is on our hands.
No, not on yours. The evidence is right here, sir.
We're under attack.
Colonel Fury, since Dr. Doom's death, Lucia von Bardas has bent over backwards to mend the ties between America and Latveria. We got her elected. This year alone, we lent her country $72 million in aid.
Yes, sir. And it hurts to imagine what she's done with that money, knowing what we now know.
Thank you, Colonel.
I have a recommended response scenario for the
That won't be necessary.
Sir, if I may, this situation is sure to escalate.
We have a pleasant relationship with Lucia. We'll handle things diplomatically.
I kept you in the dark so that if something like this ever happened, your consciences would be clear. It's on me, and I'm taking the fall for this one.
You got that right.
Damn it, Stark. You think these things grow on trees?
I'm sure you've got plenty of backups, old man. You always do.
Enjoy your exile, Fury. Wherever you are. You'll just stay here and keep picking up the pieces.
What a mess this is turning out to be. When you're ready, we can plan our next move at the briefing station.
Disaster relief contributions are being accepted in the main lobby reception area. Please open your hearts and wallets to help our fellow New Yorkers. Please note that due to increased security measures, no one will be admitted into the building without their valid ID badge. No exceptions.
In Washington, officials continue to debate the appropriate response to the Latvian attack. Meanwhile, the Eastern European nation has closed its borders, claiming the strike on American soil was conducted without its knowledge.
I realize it's a delicate time, but I had some things I needed to follow up with here. Understood. I don't want to cause any trouble. Not that again. Not that again. Not that again. Reformed supervillains, yes. We Thunderbolts have worked hard to change people's minds about us. But apparently, we've got a ways to go. I will. And thanks for all your support and encouragement. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Quinjet repair crew members, please report to the landing pad.
How are you? Yeah, sue me for having a lapse of patriotism. Fury convinced me that op was important for our security. I still think it's probably true. If necessary, yes. But I'm hoping we have enough political pull to keep anything serious from making it through the system. Apparently, some of them are. I've got some friends in high places trying to find out more, but for now, it's all closed-door stuff. No, it doesn't. But until we know more, there's no use panicking. Sorry, I need to check on a few things. Our worst fears seem to be coming to pass. Congress is debating a new bill, the Superhuman Registration Act. It would require all heroes to register with the government, whether they want to or not.
Which would mean the politicians get to tell us who the bad guys are. We need to make sure this thing doesn't happen.
To that end, we're heading down to Washington. I've been offered a chance to testify before a congressional subcommittee.
And I'm going to rally the people down there. We need to get a grassroots resistance movement going before the SRA can gain any momentum.
We want you to come along in case there's any trouble. We've got a Quinjet waiting to fly us down there. Let's go. We're coming up on DC, team, but the situation has radically changed during our flight, and not for the better. The city just came under attack by an unknown terrorist force. We're going to coordinate defense efforts with S.H.I.E.L.D. Buckle up, and be ready for anything.
This is S.H.I.E.L.D. Lieutenant Farrell. We've got some of the senators prepped for evac, but the zone's too hot to lift off. Eliminate the enemy forces in the area so we can get those SHIELD out. Flight moves for backup. Coming in! Eliminate those terrorists! We need to get the senators to safety!
I'm always holding a full house. And you out!
This zone's secure. We'll get the choppers out. You should proceed down the hill. Head them off before they can hit us again.
Approaching landing zone, ETA. Incoming Sam, go climb. We're heading. Turn out the lift, try to put her down. Hang on. Farrell here. We made it. We're under attack. What's this? shouldn't have jumped a gun like that. That rocket came from the southeast. We need to take out whoever fired it before we can bring anyone else in. Those must be the guys who shot down our chopper. Take them out, now!
American? Yeah, You stupid, vaguely foreign freaks! You ruined my vacation! And you! Dumb as nails shield clones! I saw what you did to those cherry blossoms back there! You think those things grow on trees? And you think it makes me less of a man if I came here for the Cherry Blossom Festival, huh? You're laughing with your eyes! I can see it! Fine! Time for a little boss battle, suckers! Just quit already!
Put up a better fight.
Ouch! I knew I should have sprung for the health meter enlargement I saw in that email. You're probably trying to clear out these terrorists, huh? Can I join the party? I'll join on any basis you want. As long as I get the keys to the Stark Tower executive washroom.
All clear, Commander.
I'll take things from here. Titanium Man seems to be behind all this. He just made off with some senators and took them underground. We'll cover the Capitol. You get down to the subway and pursue that tin-plated Russian and his pals. Sorry, I didn't have time to say pretty please with sugar on top. Now will you get going?
Come on! That-a-way! The subway! Hey! When we see Titanium Man, let's try to get him to say moose and squirrel. If I were a supersized Russian bad guy, I'd head for some American chow. This way, to the food court.
You think you're gonna get away with this on my watch? All right, the cavalry! Now! That big guy dragged Senator Lieber and the others toward Union Station. Keep going this way.
I had trophies full of a better fight. Always holding a full house. I always got a hot dog. Running out of tricks.
Say what you want about Titanium Man. At least the trains are still running on time.
Da, Americans. Your precious representative is safe. For now. Do you have the courage to save him? Let us see.
Now he's gone too far. Nobody attacks America's food courts!
We will take you out! I'm gonna need a breather soon.
Supervillains, huh? Always in the last place you look. When in D.C., be sure to visit our scenic national parking garage.
Always bet on games.
Sam? Never thought about stepping up the corporate ladder? Dark Industries offers really good benefits. You want CEO or infomercial now? Sorry. I just need a good...
Did I do that?
Nice try, roadkill.
We will bury you!
See what's trying to escape with our elected representative. Get your own, buddy!
Full Remy's luck is running out.
Take your trade and corrupt leaders back. I have no use for them now. Smile for your paparazzi. Follow me, heroes, if you dare!
Senator Lever from New York State. Good to meet you. You've done us a great service. You heroes are okay in my book. Maybe we should put this registration business on hold.
Maybe you should, Mr. Senator. Ain't nothing wrong with think and think true for a spell.
A timely suggestion, my friend. I'll see what I can do. Well, best of luck trying to catch that maniac. Like our state motto says, Excelsior.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
You don't look like the voting type.
Yeah, whatever. Hey guys, I'll take these pencil pushers back to the Capitol. Give me a call if you want to hang out again.
Americans, your deaths await you. Here you are once again, a nation divided. Only this time, you will fall. With a little help, if necessary. Your democratic ideals will be your undoing once your own people turn against you. Did you really think it would be that easy? До свидания. Sentry guns will give you something new to think about.
Wanna do rock, paper, scissors instead? You're no fun anymore. You just lie there.
You are no match for my technology.
Gotta scrape you off my shoe.
When this is done, no one will ever trust you heroes again.
Nice trip.
Cocky Americans. You think you've won, but you haven't. You'll soon see. You have already lost everything.
And so, to answer your question, Mr. Senator, in spite of these recent events, I don't believe forcing superheroes to register with the government is the answer. This law would split the hero community right down the middle, with consequences I'm not sure any of us want to ponder.
Was that really your best shot?
Sneaking around doesn't become you, Steve.
Maybe I'll need to practice. Maybe we all will.
Don't be so melodramatic. This whole thing would affect you least of all. You're already deputized.
You almost sound like you agree with them. This Registration Act would tear down everything we've done, destroy a century-old tradition of...
I'm trying to save it, Steve. As much of it as I can, anyway. Don't you see where this is headed? All it's going to take is one more slip-up by anyone in a cape, and we'll be lucky if registration is the worst they do. They could just turn us all into criminals, hunt us all down.
No, they won't, Tony. Not in my country.
Now return to our special live episode of The New Warriors, coming to you straight from Stamford, Connecticut, where the Warriors have just been spotted by their supervillain quarry. Looks like it's on.
I've got cold heart, you guys. Hey, somebody snag Nitro. He's rabbiting.
Don't worry, Speedball. I'm on it. On your feet, Nitro, and don't bother trying any of your stupid exploding tricks.
Oh, baby, don't you even know? You're playing with the big boys now.
Reports now coming in from Stamford, Connecticut indicate a massive explosion in a residential neighborhood.
Just over 12 hours ago now, and preliminary casualties are said to be over 600. In Washington, rumblings on whether superhero reform should be brought to the table.
Following last week's devastating explosion, Congress has rushed through passage of the Superhuman Registration Act, with the president expected to sign it.
This is just completely insane, Hill. I won't do it.
I'm sorry, was it not clear I was giving you an order?
You're asking me to arrest people who risk their lives for this country every day.
No, I'm ordering you to obey the will of the American people, Captain.
Either you help us bring them in, or we'll bring you in.
Weapons down, gentlemen. Or I...
Trank darts, now! Take him down! Take him down!
Son, if you want to stay conscious.
You idiot. We were trying to save lives.
Of all the people to go underground, Captain America. Now every superhero who disagrees with the act suddenly has a leader. Maybe we should hold off until...
That won't be necessary, Mr. President. Registration can go forward as planned. We'll take care of Captain America.
And with the passage of the Superhuman Registration Act earlier this week, superheroes around the country are being forced to choose a side. Do they register with the government to uphold the law, or become part of an underground resistance movement? So far...
Can you believe this is really going down? The act kicks in at midnight, but word is S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna be here sooner than that, taking signatures. Or prisoners. I want to talk to Cage about it, but he's too busy arguing with Mr. Fantastic over there. Maybe you can break into their little powwow and get some sense out of them.
The acting commander will be here any minute. Look sharp.
Understand your skepticism, Luke, but you have to believe me. I've crunched the numbers, and we absolutely can't rebel against the government on this. If we do, the consequence...
Can't be any worse than burning the Constitution.
You're exaggerating. This is a temporary measure. Once things settle down...
I ain't buying it, Reed. And I can't believe somebody as brainy as you would.
Oh, hello. Good timing. Perhaps you can talk some sense into Mr. Cage here. He and Iron Fist seem determined to get arrested.
He's the one who needs a reality check. But good luck getting anywhere with that.
You have reached the voicemail box of
Reed Richards.
Please leave your message at the...
Are you sure you can get us to Cap without leading them right to him?
Got it covered. You just stick with me.
But what about the rest? How can we convince...
They're gonna have to make their own choice. Stark, Richards, and Songbird are obviously a lost cause. But maybe... Well, well. Speak of the devil. So you folks made up your minds yet? From what I hear, they ain't gonna give you much more time to sit on the fence. Later.
Miriam Sharp, prominent parent of a young Stanford victim, today
Hey,
praised
good times, huh?
passing the Registration Act.
I can. The government's always wanted to take us down a peg. Now they see their chance. But Cap showed us what we need to do. And you sound naive. Between you and me, I hope so. I have no intention of registering. And we're gonna need a leader. Traitors. Huh. That's what they called the Founding Fathers when they defended themselves against a corrupt system. Look, personal freedom is what Cap's fighting for. This is your choice to make. I know which way I'm going. Hopefully you do too.
Though the incident was eclipsed by Stanford, many advocates point toward the Washington, D.C. attack as
And so, in a worst-case scenario, we'd find ourselves in the equivalent of a superpowered civil war.
Heroes so busy fighting each other, the criminals get a free pass.
Exactly. That's where you and the Thunderbolts would come in, Melissa. We need you to help S.H.I.E.L.D. keep crime under control while we focus on... Oh, hello again. I'm glad to see you're not going off half-cocked like Luke, Danny, and Eli over there. I'm not sure that's been determined. Incarceration, most likely. Those who violently resist might accidentally be harmed. Of course not. But anyone who openly resists law enforcement should know the risk they're taking.
Security upgrades are complete. As of midnight tonight, any...
We can't keep going around in circles like...
...unregistered will be treated by the building...
There's morality and there's practicality. I may have personal issues with the act, but I also have hard evidence that if we rebel against it, the entire world's future will be imperiled. So, there's really only one sane choice here. Perhaps. But I'd recommend you very carefully consider... I wish I could spend more time with you, but unfortunately...
I am ready.
Hey, you come to a decision yet? For now, yeah, it is. Stanford would never have happened if superheroes had proper oversight. We don't let cops run around shooting whoever they want. If somebody wants the authority to take on bad guys, they need to answer to somebody. Later.
New York Senator Lieber decried the recent passage of the Registration Act today, citing his rescue by a team of superheroes just before the Stanford incident.
All superhumans, the Registration Act is in effect. You are now required to meet with Commander Hill and register your identity with S.H.I.E.L.D.
I'm glad to see you're willing to meet with me on civil terms. Once you register, I'm sure we'll have a productive relationship. The paperwork is right here. Step up and sign, please. The law is in effect. Your time is up. So, what's it gonna be, heroes? Just sign up here and you'll be bona fide law enforcement agents. You're not looking to start trouble, are you? Smart move. I'm glad to see you're going through with registration. Congratulations on making the right choice, heroes. The only one you really had. I'll look forward to working with you.
No! How could you? Cage told me I should have left with him and Iron Fist, but I didn't believe you'd do this! You damn traitors!
Well, looks like your first assignment just walked through the door. Either convince that idiot to register, or take him down.
Hey, listen to Gambit, kid. This ain't worth fighting over. Let's sit down and...
Shut up! There's nothing you can say to make me join you. This is for Cap!
You ought to know better than to take on the raging Cajun.
That rattle your teeth.
An unfortunate introduction to government service for you. I'm sorry it had to come to that. Cage and Iron Fist refused to sign and escaped, and they're apparently not alone. I'm just glad you made the correct decision. Let's head back into the main area. We're gonna have our hands full, I expect, and I'm sure Tony will want to thank you personally once he gets back from Washington.
I don't need to tell you that you've made the right choice. You're here, and that means you understand the reality of our situation. You know what we're up against. Who we're up against. We simply can't restore the public's faith in us, while Captain America and his recruits are still playing by the old rules.
S.H.I.E.L.D. is going to use their expanded authority to keep supervillain activity in check. That leaves us with responsibility for dealing with the rogue heroes.
We need to act decisively to end this fast. We have a few leads, and may be close to identifying one or more locations being used as hideouts by the rebels. Come back here later. By then, we should have something more solid.
I hate that it's come to this, but we have a job to do. We'll reconvene at the briefing station when you're ready.
S.H.I.E.L.D. agents have reportedly defected to Captain America's resistance movement, taking with them millions of dollars worth of weapons and equipment.
Hello, can I help you? From a scientific point of view, perhaps. But science alone can't win a war. And Captain America is a brilliant strategist, as well as an incredibly charismatic figure. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Yes, I applied a working model of Asimov's psychohistory concept, a way to predict where societies will go in the future. I assure you it is. And the Fantastic Four's presence here is a reflection of just how dire the future would have been if all heroes had opposed the act. Sorry, I need to say goodbye for now.
Let's hear it for the ladies.
Survey team members, please prepare for departure to get the knife.
Hello. What can I do for you? They've given us no choice. We've cornered the government enough as it is. If we all refused registration, they'd take every one of us down. We'll do everything we can to avoid it. With any luck, Cap will give up quickly once we show him what he's up against. We'll be lucky if I'm that wrong about Steve, because in my heart, I suspect he'll never give up.
All personnel will be subject to random retinal ID scans.
Yes? Can I help you? After Fury went into hiding, the government wanted someone with no personal connection to him to lead S.H.I.E.L.D. A fresh start. My qualifications are none of you. Bye.
Captain America's people are equipping themselves for a war. We need to cut off their supply lines before they can fortify. We've been tracking some suspicious cargo entering the Jersey City shipyards. We believe it's headed for a hideout being set up by the unregistered heroes.
Our original hope was to catch Cap himself. But my money says Cable is behind this op. He must be establishing this facility to support Captain America wherever he's hiding. Expect strong resistance. Cap's managed to turn a number of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents to his cause. Apparently, they call themselves the White Star in his honor. And I'm sure he sent some of the unregistered heroes in for support.
Bishop will be running the show on the ground. If we can shut down this operation, we'll send a powerful message to Captain America and his followers.
Move it! We gotta get this cargo inside!
S.H.I.E.L.D. could be here any minute. Look sharp.
Okay, we're all here. Now listen up. Black Widow's going to scout ahead and locate the rebel hideout. Meanwhile, we'll provide a distraction by destroying this shipment before they can unload it. We'll do what we have to do. These are good people we're going up against, but they're breaking the law. Now let's get a move on before they realize we're here.
It's a raid! Get to your position!
Loud and clear.
Get on the freighter and destroy that cargo! You got off. See those robot parts? White Star's hijacking S.H.I.E.L.D.'s combat units to boost their numbers.
They're after the cargo. Stop those government lackeys.
Go whose house this is.
Keep it up! There's a couple more!
There they are.
Let's keep moving and meet up with Widow.
When I talk, people listen.
That rattle your teeth? You ought to know better than to take on the raging Cajun.
Follow me. Lead us to the hideout. Heh. Sounds like Widow left a little surprise for her. She must be nearby.
Maybe that taught you a lesson, though I expect.
Push forward. Widow will be around here somewhere.
About me is the biggie. I had crawfish put up a better fight. Come in, bro. Ain't my preference, but I will beat you down if you make me.
Ah, there you are. Just in time to create the diversion I need. Their base is somewhere nearby. If you distract the guards, I'll find a way to get you in. Trust me. Infiltration is my business. I'll leave the punching to you.
Heads up! They've got grenades!
Time for batting practice.
get inside. I'll close off the base.
Blasters online.
Pursue Spider-Woman. I'll make sure she doesn't lock you out.
This argument is one you're gonna do, you know what I mean?
They're trapped. Get them. There they are. Acquire targets. Combat
I'm always holding a full house.
You're good. Go! Go! Go!
I've sealed the base. The only way through that door is through us. Time will tell who wins, but I'm on the right side and you know it. We're not backing down. If you go down this road, you're going to have to take on all of us. We'll never give up, you know.
Gotta scrape you off.
Spider-Woman needs backup. Get them off of her.
Surprise. Who's dealing?
Up to you. We can settle this thing the hard way.
You chose the wrong one.
Remember that for next time.
That should hold her. The SHIELD agents could take Spider-Woman in, but the base is still sealed.
Your entry point, as promised. This is an old Hydra terrorist base. I recognize the layout. You can get around the blast door through here, but there will be another sealed door inside. There's no way around the inner barrier. You'll have to figure out a way to open it. I will bring Spider-Woman to the detention center. You head inside and find a way through that second blast door. Get inside. The rebels are fortifying their position while you waste time here.
Let's find that blast door and figure a way past it.
Those scumbags arrested Spider-Woman! We gotta make them pay!
I'll scrape you off my shoes!
This ends here, lackeys!
There must be a switch somewhere for that door. Where'd that gunner go? That did it. The door should be open now.
What to expect?
A lot easier than pro wrestling. You lose. Think twice about getting back up.
Stay together. Keep them off balance.
What the hell was that?
his bet on gambling.
Turrets! Take them down before they cut us to shreds.
How about double or nothing?
Blast door is protected. We'll have to take down that force field. Get close. Looks like there's a power station near here we can use to turn off that force field.
I'm always holding a full house.
You'll need to use those terminals to toggle the panels. Light up all 4 panels to reroute the power. Good work. Shield's coming down. Rockets from below! Watch out! Hold your ground! Don't let them swarm us! Destroy the power cells on the... think I know how we can get through. Now the other way. Gonna feel that in the morning. All right, let's keep moving.
They're sending out a high-speed data stream. Get to the command center and shut it down.
They're ready for us. Our entrance wasn't exactly subtle.
Up to you. We can settle this thing the hard way.
I've hacked some of their security. Break left. I can take up the barrier there. Another barrier. I'll bring it down.
You ought to know better than to take on the raging Cajun.
They're past the blockade. Get those robots prepped. Double time.
I'm always holding a full house.